Well, the Durham Bulls kick off a new month and open up a home-and-home six-game series against the defending International League champion Norfolk Tides at Harbor Park on Monday nights. I'm Patrick Keenis for Durham Bulls Daily. A reminder, if you have not yet subscribed, please do. It helps out the pod a lot. Do that on Apple and on Spotify. You can also subscribe on our YouTube channel at Durham Bulls TV, and you'll get a notification when each of these new episodes dropped, and in this case for Durham Bulls Daily, the morning after every Durham Bulls game. Well, the Bulls drop a tough decision to the Tides 3-2 pitchers duel from Harbor Park on a breezy, very warm night in Norfolk, Virginia. Tyler Alexander, making his fifth start as a member of the Bulls since he was optioned down by the Rays, was exquisite. His best outing by far in a Bulls uniform. Retired the first 13 batters of the game before he gave up a string of 3 straight hits in the 5th inning, but got out of the jam with only 1 run coming in, and that would tie the game at 1. Meanwhile, Norfolk started Chase McDermott, second in all of minor league baseball in strikeouts coming in, and he did not disappoint. He fans a career-high 12 over 7 innings of work. The only run he allowed, a bit disputed in the top of the 5th inning. Jake Mangum hit a sinking line drive to left field. Kyle Stowers made a diving attempt on the ball, appeared to make the catch, but ruled a trap by Stephen Hodgins, the third base umpire, and then a bloop single by Curtis Mead off of the second baseman Taryn Vavra's glove as he raced out into right field. The wind kind of pushed it further away from him, went off his glove, fell down, and the Bulls were gifted basically a run, and that gave Durham a 1-0 lead. But the Tides even things up in the 5th on those 3 straight hits against Alexander, and it stayed 1-1 until the 8th inning. McDermott left after 7, and then Morgan McSweeney came in out of the bullpen for the Tides. A 1-out throw-in error by third baseman Kobe Mayo put Mead on. Ronnie Simon then signaled, and then Norfolk went to the bullpen and played matchups. Trey McGough came on, struck out Austin Shenton, walked Logan Driscoll, so that loaded the bases, and Bob Seymour struck out. In the bottom of the 8th, still a 1-1 game. Enmanuel Mejia coming back after a 3-game suspension after he intentionally hit a man, according to the umpires and the league officials, after allowing 2 home runs in his last appearance on Tuesday against Lehigh Valley. We saw him for the first time since, and more of the same, with the exception of the hit by pitch. 2 home runs allowed by Mejia. Jackson Holliday, a 1-out home run. Kyle Stowers, a 2-out solo home run. That would give the Tides a 3-1 lead. So in the 9th, the Bulls trailed by 2, but mounted yet another rally. Tristan Peters, a 1-out base hit to right. C.J. Hinojosa grounded a single up the middle, and after a Jake Mangum flyout, a pitching change was made, and Nolan Hoffman came on looking for his first career AAA save. Curtis Mead came to the plate, already with 2 hits and a run batted in, trying to keep the game alive for the Bulls.
Curtis Mead has homered 3 times in the last week and a half. He will need a battle here against Hoffman. Tides 3, Bulls 1, 9th inning. 2 on and 2 out. Mead waits. The pitch from Hoffman. Bouncing ball up the middle. This will get into center field. To third is Peters. Waved home. He'll score. Hinojosa stops at second. And the Bulls still have life. Mead, a 3-hopper up the middle. It is 3-2 Norfolk in the 9th inning.
That base hit by Mead, his 3rd of the game, made it a 3-2 game, and brought up Ronnie Simon. He then worked to a full count and then walked. That loaded the bases for the 2nd straight inning, and Hoffman was going against Austin Shenton, but on a 1-2 pitch, Shenton struck out on a breaking ball, and the Tides beat the Bulls 3-2. Durham had 7 hits in the game. Curtis Mead finished 3 out of 5, drove in both of the runs for the Bulls. Alexander, meanwhile, 7 innings, his longest start as a Bull, just 1 run, 5 hits and a walk, and struck out 6. No decision for Alexander. Mejia took the loss, 2 solo home runs in his 1 inning of pitching. So the Bulls fall to 2-5 in the second half. That's now 4 straight losses for the Bulls. Remember, they won 2 of their first 3 games in that home series against Lehigh Valley, but lost the next 3 and then lose the opener tonight to the Tides 3-2. Second game of the series comes up on Tuesday from Harbor Park. Shane Boz, 3-3 right-hander, throwing very well for the Bulls. He is expected to start against Carlos Tavera. Bulls have not seen Tavera this year. He's 1-1 with a 7.36. Radio airtime 6:21 Eastern and a 6:35 first pitch. Durham and the Norfolk Tides. Once again, please subscribe if you haven't already. Durham Bulls Daily. You can do that on Apple and on Spotify, and also watch this little mini pod on our YouTube channel at Durham Bulls TV. Final score once again on Monday night: Norfolk 3, Durham 2. I'm Patrick Keenis for Durham Bulls Daily.